there are two elements that are extremely important that are generational and structural. We spoke here earlier about AI, and AI is impacting the insurance world in a way which is much stronger than how social media were doing and impacting it for the last 15 years. So it accelerates it, it broadens it, and it also changes the expectation customer behavior. The genesis of this is of course social media, swiping, the speed of interaction with whoever is your delivery provider as a client. The expectation is faster, it expects more availability, it expects transparency. This is something that impacts, of course, the younger generation, who were 15 years ago may not have been client, they were just consumer of social media at the time. But now more and more they become a client of other type of goods, and they want to consume in a way that has been their habit for the last 10 years. And this has been impacting even or accelerated even more during the COVID crisis. The first one was basically we're at home, we meet the family again. It's a bit somehow terrible, but also the nucleus of the family was stronger. So the consuming of the social media was less. But the more crises were repeating themselves, the more this consuming element was growing. And this is something that has changed dramatically, not only the young generation, but also all people, the society per se, who was less user of social media have become heavier user of social media. Whether they kept it or not, it doesn't matter afterwards. What matters is that their behavior has changed, their expectations have changed. So this generational structural change in society is creating a much bigger expectation towards the way insurance companies are exchanging and sharing information and accepting input from the clientele. There's still a lot of respect and maybe understanding that insurance will go slowly. It takes time, that's very clear. But the key here is that there's still an understanding of society that the changes take time. Now, this understanding is fading down. The more we speak about AI, the more there are examples of AI usage on various elements of society, the less the clientele will be understanding. And second, the younger generation, digital native, in a way that part of their education system since their young age has been not controlled by the normally school system, but also by everything that appears and all the information that appears on the social media and the way it works. And that segment of the population is growing and will be demanding much more towards the insurance world. There is still time for the change, but what we see is a lot of innovators, newcomers that are AI-based first. AI works always with human, in my understanding. It's a teamwork, but a lot of society and industry elements are still saying we are human first, and then AI is there to create improvements. The new generation of startup and insurtech are AI first, and human is there to drive AI, which creates also a increased speed, increased availability, increased personalization, accelerated use of data and understanding and bridging between the element of information that exist, and therefore creating a competitive advantage for the new world. The old world still has a lot of power, financial backing and sustainability, which is the key element of insurance. So the danger is not immediate. The structural changes in the way insurers are interacting with their client is en route. Some faster, some slower, but there was a common conscience in the industry that this structural change in society were going to impact how the business was conducted, and it's happening.